Hey, you guys interested in buying some meth? I got some amazing stuff. Just cooked it up, it's fresh. Welcome to the meth field, right? Breaking Bad. This is the Breaking Bad field. Young Guns Paintball Park. Unbelievable. Look what I'm sitting in. It's a prop and it works fine. Fantastic. Look at this whole field. This is amazing. Breaking Bad field. Unbelievable. These guys have just knocked it out of the park. Shoot you soon. Alberta, Canada. Crazy, right? All right. Speaking of meth, no, I'm just joking. No, we are going to be talking with a really cool cat, really good friend of mine. And he's one of my sponsors actually too. It's fully activated CBD. We're going to have him on a second. So hang out and I'll see you guys soon. Oh, I'm sorry. Did I catch you? Yeah, it looks fine. Your hair looks good. What's up, brother man? How are you?
Oh man, how are you?
Dude, well, let me see your microphone. Is it closer? Can you get closer? Are you using the microphone from the computer?
I don't have a microphone. Yeah, just the laptop.
That sounds perfect right there. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, welcome. It is, what is it? It's 6 o'clock here on the West Coast, 7 o'clock in Colorado, where this cool cat is. And it is, stop. It's a, what's it called? It's Thursday. It's the day after my birthday. Yeah, yesterday I was. Did you know? You didn't know that, right?
I did because of Facebook.
Oh, of course.
Facebook.
I can't hide that. No, actually, the thing is with Facebook is that I don't let people post on my page because it was a big hater thing. So what happened? People can't post. So what I do is I just post, like I posted my own birthday message so people can post underneath it. But the problem is that my messages got blasted. People were like sending me messages. So so yes, thank you for your belated birthday. Thank you very much. Anyway, so here's the deal. I knew nothing about CBD. I didn't even know what the stuff was 2 years ago, 2.5 years ago, probably. And then I went to go to where? Let me see if I can. Let me see if I can bring this up in here. Let me see if I can bring this up. Where is it here? Share. Let me go to this one. I went here. I went to Pittsburgh Paintball Park, John Delbato, and I went to his park, and I was. We did 2 Reaper events there. We did the Reaper Under Siege and the Reaper's Revenge or something like that. And when I met him for the first time, the park owner, I went into the pro shop, and in this glass container there was like all this, like, I don't know, little things like this, little things, and I go, what is all this stuff? And he goes, that's CBD. I go, what's CBD? And he goes, oh, it's from it's the part of the marijuana that doesn't make you high. He's like, give me this. And I said, what are you selling drugs here? I mean, this is a paintball store. What are you doing, selling drugs? And he goes, no, it's natural healing, and this is one of our new sponsors. Can I mention Mike's name? Can I say Mike Dempsey? I just did.
You just did.
I just did. Well, too bad. I just said it. Anyway, so Mike Dempsey is a good friend of Nick's, and he was also a friend of John Delbato's. So that's where the connection started, because I knew nothing about CBD, and Mike Dempsey did, and he knew Nick, and he said, hey, put this in your store. And people started picking it up and saying, hey, this is amazing stuff. And so then I was like, well, this is, pretty cool stuff. Maybe about 3 months later, fast forward to March of 2 years ago, I go to the NXL in Vegas, and all of a sudden dudes, this is expensive. So you guys listening out there, it's expensive to have a booth in NXL and expensive to be like a premier sponsor, whatever the thing is, gold, platinum sponsor, what the fuck it is. I don't know. This CBD company had like this huge booth. Not only did they have a huge booth, they had a massage therapist in there, and they had, it was rocking. I mean, there was a line to get a massage, free massages, right? You could tip her, free massages, giving away CBD samples. It was, and I'm like, this is the same guy. This is the same. And then Mike was there, and he goes, yeah, listen, I want to introduce you to Nick. And this is what Nick looked like Charles Manson's brother. And he goes, hey. And he was kind of looking me up and down, like, hey, like, because he was unsure about this whole paintball thing, right? And I was trying to explain to him that there's, the Dynasty, who he also supported or sponsored side, and then there's my side of the business kind of thing. So he's like, these guys are, crazy, weird, kind of whatever. And so, we're talking, and Mike is giving him like, no, Reaper's cool. We can do it like this. So I'm promoting this stuff. I'm walking around, giving out samples to people, that kind of stuff. And then in the evening, Mike suggested, he goes, hey, do you want to go out to dinner with me and Nick and a bunch of, this other team? What was it? Elevation? What were they called?
The Mile High Saints.
The Mile High Saints, yeah, from Colorado. So, and I go, okay, yeah. So then Nick goes, well, wait a minute. I've got to find a free range, gluten-free, no sugar, only made on the weekends. I'm like, what the fuck is this guy talking about? Like, where is he going to find a restaurant? Like, well, in Vegas, you can find anything you want, right? Yeah. So he finds this Italian restaurant, because he's Italian. He finds this Italian restaurant that is gluten, whatever it is. And we go there. I'm sitting across from him, and we're talking. And he's like asking me all these questions, but he's like really kind of like, I'm like, why is this guy so mad at me? What the fuck, right? He's not mad at me. He's from New York, and he doesn't trust a lot of people. You know what I'm saying? He's like, he's not sure about this whole paintball thing. He's not sure about all the money he just spent on this thing. He's like,
this is all what's going on in your head.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I'm analyzing you. You analyze me, right? And so then he's like, and I'm like, dude, I'm just me. I'm crazy. All right. Like, just like, so we hit it off. And then the next day, we decided we're going to do this experiment where I shoot him in both thighs, and then he's going to take pictures he's going to put CBD on one leg and not on the other leg, so we can see if it actually can work. So I gave him my pistol so we can do a one-on-one, and this motherfucker grabbed my pistol and held it like he's held pistols before. And he had like this stance with his leg. I said, oh, what the hell is this guy? He's like probably ex-CIA or something like this. What the fuck's with this guy, right? So we're playing. We're doing one-on-one, and this guy's scoring some hits, like, like pow, pow, pow. I'm like, oh, I'm not used to this. So anyway, I shot him in both thighs, and here's Einstein. Here's what Einstein does. What happened when the shot? One thigh doesn't bruise up.
The one that the opposite of what we wanted to happen happened.
Exactly. You could have fudged that, and you could have said, yeah, look how well it works. Like, yeah, but you're not that guy. You're not.
I mean, it happened instantly. The one
exactly
on the left leg didn't bruise for whatever reason at all, and the one on the right leg.
The one that you pre-prepared with the CBD didn't bruise. See how that works?
Yeah, exactly.
I'm not a marketing guy, but hey, right? So anyway, so we've been in touch for the past 2 years, back and forth. He keeps on sending me out all of these products, and then you guys know when I go to the events, I give these things out. A lot of you guys even like let me know beforehand. They say, hey, can you bring me some of this because it's great. I mean, just this is like $50. Just this little thing like this is like $50, and he sends me packages of these things, and I'm giving to you guys. How big is this guy's heart? You know why? Because he wants you to see not just his product, but he just wants to heal people. You know what I'm saying? And he wants to see how good his product is. And this is just amazing. And yeah, again, you guys, I don't push anything unless I'm not even pushing it. I don't even talk about it if I don't think it's going to be, a good fit. But you guys have tried this stuff. Everybody I know has tried this stuff. I'm going to show you all this other kind of stuff that he has too. But yeah, so we kind of just hit it off. And he hit me up about 2 months ago, and he said, dude, I got to get out of Colorado. I got to do something. And he says, Venice is the place for me. Venice puts my mind at ease. I'm not talking about Venice, Italy. I'm talking about our Venice, the Venice, California. And he goes, can I sleep on your couch? No, what the fuck? What? I go, sleep on, and he was just fucking. He was testing me to see if I'd say yeah. I said yeah. Well, we'll figure it out. He got an Airbnb,
Yeah.
which was extremely hard because nobody wanted from COVID, right? Nobody wanted to give out Airbnb.
COVID and two dogs,
right? And
Yeah.
so he got an Airbnb in Venice, and I went to go pick him up. And if you've ever seen, like, I don't know if you guys know about the Winchester House, but you can go Google Winchester House. This lady was the wife of the guy who made the Winchester rifle, and she was under the impression that she was being haunted by all the ghosts that were killed by this Winchester rifle. So in California, she built this house that had like rooms that didn't go anywhere or stairs that went like this. And when I went to this Airbnb of yours, I'm like, was somebody drunk when they designed this thing? It was so beautiful and so eclectic, so Venice Beach, but it was like these, you know what I'm saying? It was like Anne Frank's hideaway kind of thing. And it was like, dude, did you get, was there any ghosts? Did you get like haunted or anything?
No ghosts.
No ghosts, right?
There's something in Venice I forgot about, and I saw it one time. It's somewhere close to the canals. It's like an old art house or something like that. Old artists used to live in it, or still maybe do live in it, and it's got gargoyles and statues and stuff all over.
That's cool. Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about?
No, I didn't know. I don't know where that is.
Oh man, I forgot about that. It's pretty close to the boardwalk somewhere.
I'll go. I can look it up. I've seen so much of Venice. I mean, and you already went to the canals, right? When you were there?
Yeah.
That's you guys go check that out too. It's called Venice Canals. If you ever come down and you need a tour, I'll take you down and we'll do. I'll show you all around Venice and everything. So I go pick him up, and he's got these two amazing dogs. One looks like a tiger.
Yeah.
He's like, it looks like a pit bull and I'm like, what? And then we start talking, and it turns out that, again, this guy not only has a big heart for humans, but he's got a bigger heart for animals, and especially canines. And he rescues pit bulls. Dude, I mean, every time I peel back some of that onion, and like, what? So what is the story with the pit bulls? Are you allowed to talk about what you did with the locksmith thing?
Yeah. Oh yeah, I'm sure.
So tell me the story again. What did you do?
Well, I was always a dog lover. I mean, all growing up, we had dogs, and my mom used to come home with dogs and rescue dogs. And if we saw a stray, we'd put it in the yard and try and find its owner, or my mom would find somebody for it if we couldn't find its owner, type of thing. So we were always a dog family. And fast forward several years and several rescues with my mom and stuff like that, I became a locksmith in Charlotte, which there's a lot of dog fights and dog fighting down there in the South and stuff like that. Being a locksmith, I was in a lot of neighborhoods I normally wouldn't be in, and I saw a lot of that type of stuff going on, just a lot of dogs being mistreated, locked in yards, unattended for days on end, because I'd revisit the same neighborhoods over and over again. So I started contacting local dog rescues, and they would only do so much and everything. And I finally ran across one dog rescue, and they were willing to take the dogs that I found and help me and explain the laws to me and everything like that. And so I started doing it. I just started taking dogs, and then I started finding more and more dogs in the fighting circle and getting those dogs. And I ended up with my two best dogs in my whole life, that they were fighting dogs, or they would have been fighting dogs.
Wow.
But other than that, I've rescued over 40 dogs.
Dude, and you know what he's not telling you, which I'm going to let you in on, because of his the particular job that he was doing, he was able to carry. Maybe that's why he was able to shoot me in paintball. I have no idea, but he was able to carry, and he was going to these illegal dog fights. Just him. He was going in there, not trying to be a badass, but just telling people, hey, these dogs are coming with me. And they were like, who's this white guy? What the hell, like this? And he would take the dogs and leave. He never, he never gave it a second thought. The dogs were the, utmost importance to him. And he would just basically risk his life to save these dogs. And it's crazy. You really don't hear about that kind of stuff. You only watch that. What's that commercial? in the eyes of an angel, right? And these dogs are shaking like this. No, dude, you're the hero. You went in there and you grabbed the dogs. That's crazy talk, dude. That's crazy talk. Okay, cool. So show us your hand.
Which one? What do you mean?
The one that has the paw on it. There you go. Okay. So he didn't just draw that right now for the show. That's actually a tattoo of one of the dogs that he rescued. And when he would drive, the dog would actually just put its hand on his hand. You know what I'm saying? It would just, the dog knew that he saved him. You know what I'm saying? And then
that was Buka. That was the dog, man. She was the best dog I've ever met in my life, and she's the one that helped me start this company. 100%.
Dude. Yeah. Is that the one that's in the box?
What do you mean? Yeah, it is. Yeah.
Dude, I got in the car. He picked me up, and I'm like, oh, look, he smokes a lot of pot. Look at that box. And he goes, oh, that's my dog. I go, oh, no. No. Are we throwing the dog's ashes? And he says, no. Dog follows me around everywhere I go. Yeah, that's man. How much, dude, that's how much this guy loves animals and dogs. And you kill it, brother, man. And speaking of that, as I was telling you guys, I don't have any with me to show you, but I was telling you all the CBD products I'm going to talk to you about. One of them is he does things for dogs, cancer. He has like these products. I don't know. You can explain that one to me because all I've got is the stuff for humans. What's the one for dogs?
Well, it's the same product. It's the same CBD oil, the dropper form stuff. But I'm part of some dog groups on Facebook, and kind of what got me into the whole CBD world was to help animals and help dogs. And so that's kind of where my roots are. So there's a lot of people that I speak to on the side, on the phone, on the internet, and stuff like that about dog health and taking care of their dogs while they have cancer and hopefully getting rid of the cancer and stuff like that. So it's not necessarily a special product that I have. It's my product in addition to some other supplements that I've found that really work.
So if I gave, here's one I like to take before I go to bed, or if I'm flying or something like this. Yeah. Can you give this to a dog?
Yeah, absolutely.
And so it's the same kind of if a dog has cancer, you working, I don't know anything about cancer, but if you give like this dog this thing, will it find the cancer? I got no idea. What's the story with how the dog it works?
So the thought process is, the theory, whatever you want to call it, it's somewhat proven at this point, is that CBD will basically help slow down cancer cell production and or kill the cancer cells themselves. And so the idea is to give your animal CBD if it has cancer, so that you're doing that, killing cancer cells or at least slowing it down. And with the addition of some other supplements, it can be really effective.
Okay. I'm trying to look on your page here. This one here. All right, cool. Let me just do this. And what do we got?
Pretty much all of our products can be used for animals. Everything is animal safe.
Let me just pop this up here.
Even the salve, the topical stuff, like my dog has bad knees. I put it on her knees almost every other day.
What am I looking at here?
Yeah, those were the original Buka biscuits. Buka was the dog we were just talking about.
Right.
Yep. And yeah, that was a friend of ours' dog.
Okay. And the Buka biscuits have the CBD in it. So, and they must taste good because it looks like the dog liked it. So is it something like you can give them as a supplement, or was it a treat? How does it work?
The Buka biscuits, they're treats. They're 4 milligrams each treat. Yep, and you can just give it to them whenever they need it for anxiety. You can give it to them for pain and daily usage, but you'd be giving them a lot of treats at that point. So they're really just for.
Wouldn't it just be cheaper to do some sativa and then blow it in their face or something like that? That's what my kid does all the time with our Chihuahua. The Chihuahua's eyes go like this.
different effects.
All right, that's cool. Nice. Okay, so you guys listen. I'm gonna show you some stuff here that he's basically got like the gamut covered here. This one's called Fully Activated. Obviously, the name of the company is called CBD Burn Care. right? So sorry about my green screen, guys, but I'll put it in my face. There you go. See that? So
Yep.
it's a burn care. Okay. So what you have a lot of these things here. You must have they're all different. So you must have formulated them. I mean, how can you formulate a burn care? I don't know how do you do that?
So the burn care is this. So it all started as the salve, which is one of our base products, one of our original products. It's good for, muscle and joint health, aches and pains, stuff like that, skin issues. And the salve was so effective that I took that formula and just kind of tweaked it a little bit for some other uses. So for the burn care, we took the peppermint oil out. So obviously the peppermint wouldn't burn your burns.
Okay.
I was a glass blower for many years, and an old glass blowing trick was to put mustard on your burns right after you burned yourself.
No.
People don't know that. People think it's crazy, but if you Google it, there's something behind it. The mustard seed oil helps cool the burn for whatever reason, and it stops whatever. It works. Next time you burn yourself, just put Golden's mustard right on your burn, and it'll stop.
So you got to carry just the packets, or can I have the whole squeeze bottle? I'm just fucking with you.
I literally had a squeeze bottle in my shop when I blew glass.
Are you serious?
I'm that serious.
Okay, cool. So you guys listen, go buy packets if you want, if you need to take them with you, or if you want to walk around with some Goldens just in case. I mean, if you feel you're going to get burned, you know what I'm saying? So, but dude, I didn't know that. Okay, so
it might be an old kitchen trick too. Kitchen guys might know it. I'm not sure. I haven't worked in many kitchens, but
they who?
Kitchen guys, like restaurant guys.
Oh, right. They have a lot of mustard.
Yeah, exactly. Instead of getting a blister, it forms like a callousy blister, so you can kind of keep working. It was a really good thing. It really worked. So anyway, so I put mustard seed oil in the burn care.
Dude, it says mustard oil and honey.
Yep.
So I can eat this? I can put this on my bread or something?
You could eat it if you wanted to.
No, I'm serious. This stuff is edible. Everything you have it might not taste good, but it is edible.
Yeah. Yeah.
Dude, are you making up shit? Are you make mustard oil and honey and come on. This is
That's all good stuff for burns, man, from my experience.
Soothes, heals, and protects burns with full spectrum CBD oil. Okay. I don't know anything about, I'm learning about all this stuff. 100% natural. Is there a certain amount that's in, 100% CBD, or what's the other, they always say that there's this amount of this or this. How does it work?
Yeah, we do. I mean, a lot of companies do it differently. We do milligrams per ounce. So the salve is pretty much 500 milligrams per ounce. And then we have 1 ounce containers, 2 ounce containers, and 4 ounce containers.
Okay.
All the same strength, just a larger container. So 500 milligrams per ounce. And then so you have a 4 ounce, and that would be 2,000 milligrams. 2 ounce.
Okay. I'm always telling people that this is the strongest they can get. Like, is that true? Am I making up stories? But I've always told people this is the strongest CBD you can get.
We do have one of the strongest per ounce, milligram per ounce CBD products available on the market, but I don't know that it's the strongest or not.
I don't know. I just know it works. I've used it on some cuts.
I think we found that's a good amount. I mean, that 500 milligrams per ounce of full spectrum seems to be really, really effective for everybody. So
okay, cool. Okay, cool. So this one here. This is the fully active. Okay, what are we calling this one?
That's just full spectrum CBD oil.
Okay, now is it internal and external, or is it just I'm putting it under my tongue?
Yeah, that's fine. That's really what it's intended for. You could use it topically though. Also, some people with bad arthritis and bad joint pain, I tell them put a couple drops, on their knuckles. We'll use knuckles, for example. Put a couple drops on your knuckles, rub it in, let it soak in, and then put some salve on top of it. And you kind of, superpower the salve by doing that.
I think this is gluten-free, right?
It is gluten-free, yeah. Yeah.
No, I mean, listen, my daughter is gluten-free, vegetarian. What is it? Free reign? I don't know. I gave up. Anyway, is there vegan, all that kind of crap? Listen, is there something that people are saying, or is it just? I mean, people go overboard. That's what I'm saying. So basically, is it a no-brainer? It's already gluten-free. I mean, there's no wheat in this, right?
It's the thing is, no, it's not a no-brainer, because it could be produced in a factory with other products that have wheat in it. Say we have wheat in our dog treats, which we don't, but if we did and we made that product in the same space, and somebody was actually celiac, and wheat dust or flour or whatever got into the product, they would have a reaction from it.
Dude, see, I don't know this stuff. This is really cool.
I myself am gluten-free, and the property that all of the products are made on have always been gluten-free. So
okay, all right. So it's gluten-free. It's free range, or did the marijuana like free range itself, or that doesn't?
No. It is organically grown though in Colorado in clean soil, clean outdoors.
Dude, okay, and this is like your thing though. I mean, it's not like you're importing stuff from China, and you know what I'm saying, this is your homegrown stuff, and this is, you have control of everything that's going on from the beginning seeds to this process.
Yeah, we aren't growing it as fully activated anymore. We used to, but we aren't anymore. I've got basically a couple of partner companies that I work with at this point, the same ones I've been working with for 5 years.
Nice.
So it's always very consistent. We all do things above board, and it's just a very, very consistent partnership that we all have together.
Okay, cool. Hang on one second. Let me pop over here to your homepage, and we're gonna pop this up. Hang on. Okay, so you guys, you can go to where are we at? Fully Activated LLC, and you'll see this page here. And are you doing a Reaper discount? Are you doing, if they buy something? Yeah,
shoot you soon.
The shoot you soon. I forgot. Yes. Yeah. If you do, if you on your orders, how much do they get? Like 100% off? What?
10% off.
10% off. You guys go here and do this. Order something. Throw this guy a doggy bone. No, look what this guy is doing. This guy is helping not only humans but the canines. And so go buy some of this stuff. Can they buy something from here, or do they have to go to fullyactivated.com?
It's fullyactivatedcbd.com or fullyactivated.net. They're both the same. Take it to the same place. We have assistance programs too. Some of your listeners might be interested in. So we have a senior program. We have a veterans program. We have disability programs. If you scroll back up, it's up on that top toolbar right there. Assistance.
This one's here. Look at that. Okay. Wow, come on, man. Are you trying to get some kind of award for like Citizen of the Year, or what the fuck?
No, nothing like that, man. Just trying to help people feel better.
Wow, this is awesome. Okay, you guys. So I went to the Facebook page and I clicked on the shop button, and look at that.
Dave.
Yeah.
I need to jump off real quick and grab my charger for my laptop.
Okay, cool. I'll sing some songs while you go.
All right.
And I'll talk about other things.
All right, give me 1 minute.
All right. Hey, is this guy cool or what? Yeah, it's weird. How our industry, how our paintball world happens, where you meet these cats, and again, it depends on okay, so outside of the paintball world, I have a computer business. You guys probably know that, but in 1988, when I started my computer business, it was all basically based on referrals and networking and just going around talking to people. And if you did a great job for somebody, that you don't have to advertise. People will say, "Hey, I want to hire David." And so that's basically what I did. Was I learned the computer business. I learned social skills. I already had that, and I learned networking. And networking was the most important part of that, which was, you might not have a connection with a person. Like you can't, like, let's say you go to a networking function and this guy's like, he's selling tambourines, right? And you're like, what the hell am I going to do with a tambourine? Maybe nothing. But the next time you go meet somebody else and somebody says, hey, you know anybody that sells tambourines? And you go, oh, that guy sells tambourines. Bam, networking, right? So that's what I do. Obviously, you guys know that in the paintball world, I'm always all over the place, talking with all the park owners and saying, did you know so and so? You know so and so? Like we did a couple of weeks ago with Mattis, and Mattis had Oakland Paintball Park. And so I got him hooked up with Dave Massey, and now Mattis is 1 year old basically as far as the paintball park is concerned, and obviously Dave Massey is the biggest paintball around for basically ever. So I'm going to be going back for GI Sports versus the World. I had a really cool connection with Mattis and with Dave Massey. So Mattis is bringing in a camper, and we're going to be camping for GI Sports versus the World. And he's going to learn to see. He's going to see how Dave Massey does his business. And I think we lost him. Maybe he'll come back. But again, it's all about networking, and it's all about the ability to help other people. That's the way I'm looking at it. With you helping other people, you're actually going to get helped yourself. That's kind of how I've run my life, which is just, be a great person and things will come back to you. So again, I met this cool cat and I could have just said, thanks for the CBD, but I see potential here and potential for helping, the people who follow me. And I've done it. I brought it to Mexico, Canada, Europe, and this crazy cat starts to complain. He goes, hey, all your orders are coming in international. Well, when are you going to see some domestic orders? I'm like, yeah. Anyway, it's all about networking, you guys. It's all about, not looking at a person as a dollar sign or what can I get from this person, but you kind of look at it as this person can probably be vital in my life. And, I might, again, never need what they have, but someone else that I know might, and it always works out. So keep that in mind, you guys. Don't try to use people. Make them your friends. Anyway, so what were you talking about before? Oh, we were talking about the price. No, it's 10% off if you mention Reaper, right?
Yeah, Shoot You Soon is the code.
Shoot You Soon, yes. You mention Shoot You Soon, you get 10% off. Go to their site. He's helping veterans. He's helping old people. I'm an old person. 59. So I'll be, yeah. And what is it? Small. Look at this. I'm going to pop this over here.
59. Is that what we turned yesterday?
I turned 59 yesterday. Can you believe that?
Wow, man.
Dude, it's oil Valet. You have to use it on your face and not your hands. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Anyway, so here we go, you guys. This is all about it, and more and about us, about our pricing, about look at this. Look at this, you guys. Russo, look at this. All these dogs, dude. You need to link these things so they can go to those pages.
Yeah. I'm not tech savvy, man. I'll have to tell my website girl to do that.
Hey, I haven't seen this. Look at this. Dynasty Aftermath, David Reaper, Justin Woodsball. Wait, what's that? You need to link this to my Facebook page. And what the hell is that? Paintball.
You're a computer guy. Maybe you should do this stuff.
Oh, you know what? I'll do it for you. I mean, give me your codes and I'll do it's called FTP when you send it up there. Give me your stuff and I'll help you out. So look at this. It says paintball ambassador and celebrity, spreading the word and encouraging new and old players like me. I'm an old player around the world. Yay. Yay. Nice, huh? Let's look at some comments here. Thank you very much. It looks like it's my show. Happy birthday to me. Happy birthday. Hope Lane says Chris uses CBD for pain. It is the only thing that he can use of his liver because of his liver. His transplant team said it is great for him. Wow. Justin Harris says, love that stuff. Polsky says, thank you for saving the pit bulls. And awesome pod tattoo. Much respect. Ooh. Hi. Hello, Rosenboom Rios. Is your name backwards or maybe you have two last names? Anyway, greetings from Colombia. Hey, Colombia. I see a connection here. Wait a minute. Pot, Colombia? No, that's cocaine. I'm sorry. That's something else. Sorry. Anyway, this is amazing. So yeah, you guys listen. Hope. I don't know. I'm usually see you guys in Oklahoma. Maybe if you want to hit me up, and I'll send you some products out, and then you can rub it. Are you gonna rub it on his liver? No, you can't do that. You have to like on the outside of his whatever. We'll hook you up with some stuff. We can do that. So yeah, you've been busy getting there's a lot of paintball teams here. Are you still Denver Chaos, Mile High Saints? Are these all still on your roster of
No, I
are
don't
you
think
just
so.
using their names to make you look good? Is that what you're doing?
No, maybe the website needs to be updated. I'm not sure if it's okay that we still have them up there or not. But we sponsored all those teams last year, I believe.
Right. And you guys, I'm telling you about sponsors. Again, this guy shows up at the XL, right? And the NXL, they were loving it. I mean, you're going to pay that much to have a booth, and then all these teams were like, "Yeah, please sponsor us too." And he's not just like sponsoring them in name; he was actually sponsoring them. He's just an amazing guy. That's why I wanted to bring him on the show, you guys, to introduce you to him and what he's doing. He's one of those silent heroes. He doesn't like publicity. I had to drag him into this thing. He's in a secret location, so
Top secret.
we're very lucky to have him on the show. So Steve Rickett. Hey, Steve Rickett.
I'm gonna look something up on my phone real quick here. Give me a second.
You're looking up something? What?
One of the paintball teams that I want to mention because they've been real good to us.
He takes edibles. Going to try ordering from. Oh, look, they're going to try ordering from you. Good. We live in Colorado, dude. You could probably go over to their house.
Yeah, they can order. We ship nationwide, so that wouldn't be a problem.
Is Colorado in the nation? Let me think. Never mind. Anyway,
yeah. So SQD Paintball, Suicide Squad Paintball, they were real good to us last year. We actually had a little kind of a competition where we created discount codes for all these different teams. And whichever team got their discount code used the most, we paid them $2,020.
What?
Yeah, and so shout out to Suicide Squad.
Hey, I wasn't in on this. Oh, I'm not a team. That's right. Never mind. Doesn't matter. Anyway, yes. Listen, Hope, hit him up. Where do you? Well, I can't tell you where. Anyway, so he's in Colorado someplace. Anyway, so hit him up, and yeah, you'll probably get it overnight because it's like very close. It'd be funny if you guys were neighbors. That'd be funny. Hey, Hope, pop up where you guys live, and we can see how close you are. Okay, cool. So, what was the other one here? This one here. I have not. Oh, speaking of this next product, show us your arm with the dogs on it.
Oh.
Motherfucker.
Yeah, that's Tigger.
Okay, so Tigger's the one that's still alive.
Yeah.
And the other one is the one that's in the box.
Yeah.
All right. No problem. So look at this guy. He's got tattoos of his dogs, and he's got it on his hand. This guy's legit. I'm telling you. And so he's got a lot of what do you guys call it? She lives in Colorado Springs.
Yeah. Okay. About 5 hours from us.
Okay. Cool.
Next day, probably.
What's that?
She would probably get it the next day.
Okay. Cool. Okay. So here's the deal. He has. Let me see. What do the young kids say? Nick has a lot of ink on him. I'll put it to you that way, right? Hey, can we talk about your back? Are we allowed to say? Can I?
I mean, we can, yeah.
I don't have I'll have to let me find a picture first, and then I'll talk about your back. Anyway, so listen, you guys, because he has a lot of ink and he understands this whole thing. Look what he's created. He's created tattoo aftercare, right? So this would be great in tattoo parlors. Are you getting this in tattoo parlors? Are you getting this in the?
There are about 2 or 3 of them across the nation that carry it, but honestly, it's been a hard product to get out there for whatever reason. You know, there are select few people that know about it. We do get a lot of orders on the website, but it's not really something that is out in too many tattoo shops. And I'd love to see it get out there.
What's the deal? Do I just have to go in there and say, hey, you guys should start carrying this, or what?
I think so. I think it just needs to kind of be introduced to them. You know, a lot of tattoo artists have been using the same stuff for years and years. And
oh,
years.
there is actually a thing?
There is a product, yeah, tattoo goo or Aquaphor. There's a bunch of different stuff. You know, it's very dependent on the tattoo artist usually, and I understand that they don't want to stray from what they know.
I got it.
You know, it's their work. It's an investment for the person. You know what I mean? So it's hard to try something new like that.
Hey, I gotta hook you up with Cindy. This is Cindy. Hi, Cindy. We did a show last night, or no, the night before for our Harmony, her daughter, and it was crazy how it went. It was the people were just like sending her like masks and guns and like this. Well, you know, it was Harmony's just a cool cat, but also Cindy's very connected with a lot of people in Florida. I'll put it to you that way. And I think that you two could actually hit it off as far as maybe her getting involved with your CBD stuff. So okay. Cindy's listening to us right now. Cindy, do me a favor and send me a text or a PM or something so I can get you hooked up with Nick here. And yeah, this would be great. So anyway, this is you guys. This is the tattoo care. And I'm just wondering if I went into a tattoo place with no, tattoos on, trying to promote something is kind of like a dentist with no teeth or a barber with no hair. You know what I'm saying? It's like they're looking at me like, who are you? Anyway, so I'm going to try it. I'm going to come in. I'm going to get some in Los Angeles. I'm going to go around, and just see if people are interested. You know what I'm saying? I can't guarantee. I'm not a sales guy.
I've got neither am I really, man. I have a good product, something that I so that's
I'm gonna do that. We got some
samples of those too.
You got, dude, send me. Do you know anybody in San Diego that has anything that you can get? I'm just joking. Maybe I could pick up a box and stuff. And anyway, so yeah, if you've got some like a mixture of samples, you know what I'm saying? Just send me a bunch of stuff. You know what I'm saying? Okay, cool. So we've got we got a friend of mine from Quebec watching. I'm just going to point this out. Do you know what this means? Tabarnak?
No, I don't.
Okay. Anyway, they get a kick every time I say it. In Quebec, in Canada, the Quebecois, the Bonjour Quebecois, comment allez-vous? The Quebecois, they have their own version of French, and they have like 5 cuss words that are not like real. They're the equivalent of our, fucking shit, that kind of thing. But it's all. They're all based on church words. Like tabernacle would be like, like the tabernacle choir, right? Or they say chalice, which means the chalice. But if you say that to them, they freak out. It's like, so they've created these church words that are like part of their lingo. So there's tabernacle. That's like the word. That's like fuck you or something. That's like the worst you can say. So that's what he's saying to us. What is it? I'm Ottawa, death to the bitches, right? Okay, cool. Anyway, so what else? What's the next one here? I showed you the burn one. I showed you the tattoo one, and this is the one. This is a bigger of this one. See, this is the small one of this guy, and then this is the bigger one that you guys can purchase. Now, what is this one too? This is the
like a 1 ounce there.
Okay, and what does full spectrum mean? I don't understand. What does that mean?
So there's 2 main different categories of CBD products, I guess you could call it. One would be CBD only, and the other would be full spectrum CBD. CBD only means it just has CBD in it. It's made with CBD isolate, which is the isolated compound CBD. Full spectrum has all of the cannabinoids in it: CBD, THC, CBN, CBG, CBDA. There's a whole bunch of them that people have never even heard of. But full spectrum contains all of that stuff and also has terpenes in it. All of that stuff is beneficial when used together. Some say it's more beneficial than using CBD only. So,
got it.
And I believe that to be true also just from my experience, but some people find plenty of benefits just from the CBD formulas.
So if somebody's looking for CBD, yours or whoever it is it best? It's best to get full spectrum than just something that just says CBD.
Well, I mean that depends on the person and what they need, but I guess in my opinion, full spectrum seems to work better usually.
Okay.
And there's something called the entourage effect, and that's kind of a belief or a theory that all of the cannabinoids work better when they're present together, as opposed to CBD being alone by itself.
Okay. Now, Is there CBD out there that can get you high? Oh, huh. What? You froze up. You're still freezing up.
No,
Wait, you're freezing
no.
up. Wait a minute. Wait, you're freezing. Are you? You're not smelling
What?
toast, are you? Can you
What?
smell toast? I don't want you to have a stroke. I got some CBD in case you do, but you're freezing up there. Stop touching your microphone.
Well, it's a hard question to answer.
What's that?
Is the computer freezing up? Is that what you mean?
Yeah, your video was like you were freezing up.
Oh, I don't know.
Maybe it's your maybe it's the you paid the cable bill, right? All right.
Yeah, I did
All right,
pay it,
cool.
yeah.
All right, cool.
But,
All right.
no,
No, so is there
location, so Wi-Fi is not too
what's
good.
that? Oh,
I live out
okay.
in the middle world, you know.
Hey, listen. So, is there CBD that can get you high, or that's not the purpose of CBD?
That's not the purpose of CBD. No.
Okay. So when they say that they take the pot plant and they take certain parts of that plant to make CBD, right? It's not the buds.
So it's kind of two different plants. So we'll just call it a hemp plant and a marijuana plant.
Okay.
Marijuana plant is the plant that you get high from.
Okay.
Plant that you get the buds off of, and that's what people smoke traditionally and get stoned from. The hemp plant looks the same, but the buds don't have THC. They do have some THC in them, but they don't have. So the ratio, okay. So the hemp plants have more CBD in them than THC.
Okay.
CBD instead of THC, we can call it. And they look the same these days. They didn't always look the same. For example, the stuff like George Washington used to grow, those were tall, stringy hemp plants. And we've bred them down to be bushy, buddy hemp plants now that have a lot of buds on them and have a lot of CBD in them.
Got it.
So basically, you can have a CBD bud and you can have a marijuana bud, and you can smoke that CBD bud, and you're not necessarily going to get high like you would from the THC bud.
Wow.
Two different plants, and that's what allows it to be legally grown outside on farms. And you know that's why it's allowed, because the THC was bred out of it.
Dude, I didn't know that. That's so cool. That's going to save me a lot of Googling. Fuck you.
Yeah, I mean, that's kind of a rough description, but yep, that's kind of.
But that's cool. I like it. Hey, Mark says Nick looks high as fuck.
I'm always high as fuck.
There you go. Mark, you should be a detective. You should
yeah, good work.
You cracked the case, Mark.
Good work.
You're so funny. All right. What's I need glasses. I'm getting old. I'm gonna go to a Walmart and get my those, like, what is it? It's like it says, like, they have the thing. It says like 1, 2. It says, if you can't read this, if you can't read this, and then the last one's like, if you can't read this, you're Stevie Wonder. You know what I'm saying? You shouldn't be here. You should be. So what is this stuff?
Oh wow, you can't even see it because the whole.
Here, let me see if I can. No, it's all because you know why? Because the label's green.
Yeah. That's our roller bomb. So that's basically a liquid salve that is super dense with CBD. That stuff works awesome for migraines and like severe neck pain, spine, stuff like that. Yeah,
dude.
That little bottle has as much CBD in it as our 1,200 milligram 1 ounce bottles, and that's only, I think, 10 milliliters.
You guys can carry this with you if you have migraines or headaches, or if your wife says she's got a headache, just give her this. No, I'm joking.
Yeah.
Anyway, but you can carry this with you, and you can use it for other things, not just headaches, though, right?
No, not just headaches. I use it on my wrists. I have wrist pain. I use it right on my wrists, and it works great. It really does work very quickly. And on your temples, it works. We have a lot of customers that once they've tried it, they reorder it a lot.
You guys, it's green. I'm sorry, it's hitting my green screen, so I can't. Anyway, it doesn't matter. But you can see it on the site. Okay, so what is this one here? This guy.
Lip balm.
This is lip balm, right?
Yeah,
you can see I haven't opened them. I haven't opened them yet. They're still like closed. But okay, so this is basically, again, I'm not going to put this on my head or anything, right? This is basically formulated for the lips.
No, actually, it's lip and body balm. It's and it has like a 5 SPF value to it also. So
seriously,
yeah, I added some. So again, salve has been our base, and that's kind of an offshoot of the salve. It has some things added, some things taken out. And lip balm has raspberry seed oil, which is a natural sunscreen. And
what
so
would you?
that's just as potent as the salve. So you can really use that anywhere on your body.
All right, I think it's cool. What Hope asks, what would you recommend for internal pain? Would you say, was it Fireball or just straight whiskey?
But CBD oil. No, I would use the full spectrum CBD oil.
This one here.
Yeah.
Okay, and under the tongue, or should they like shoot it down their throat?
Under the tongue is fine. Just kind of letting it rest in your mouth for a minute or two, or as long as you can take it. Swallowing it is fine too. I mean, it's all kind of going to get to the same place. And there's some argument there, but that's my experience.
Well, you guys listen, and it doesn't taste bad. I mean, it's kind of like what, not a ropey, I mean, kind of a heavy. What's the flavor? What would you call that?
It's got its own flavor, but it doesn't even have a real flavor. It's just kind of like
I mean, it's not bad. You're not going to start choking,
it's just oil. It's just like oily taste.
Yeah, like it tastes oil. It tastes like an oil, like almost olive oil kind of thing.
Yeah,
that's what it kind of reminded me. You're fucking Italian. Come on, you should have been saying that.
That's why I didn't say it tastes like olive oil, because to me, olive oil tastes like olive oil.
Oh well, it's kind of like that. It's not a bad taste at all. It's actually pretty cool, and it's nice.
It's definitely not bad. It's definitely very tolerable. We don't have any complaints. My dog takes it fine right in the mouth. She doesn't mind the taste of it. The 5,000 milligram is potent tasting, but it doesn't taste bad.
Nice.
So we have 4 different strength bottles, but they're all the same size: 600 milligram, 1,200 milligram, 2,500, and 5,000. But they're all in 1 ounce bottles. And so the amount that you have to take as a person or animal just goes down with the strength of the bottle. So the bottle will just last longer.
You've got, let me see, the most company pricing. Chris says great prices on Isolate. What's Isolate? I've heard that word.
Isolate, that's the pure CBD.
Okay, cool. That's not the stuff that's mixed on the entourage.
No, Isolate is pure CBD. It comes in powder form. We also sell it in what we call slab form. It's like little sheets.
Okay.
People use the Isolate by vaping it in their vape pens, or they dab it.
Oh.
They make their own products with it. They cook with it, or they just eat it.
How do you sell that? Do you sell like by the pound or the kilo, or what's the deal with that?
We can sell by the kilo. We do sell it by the kilo, but on the website you can buy it from a gram, 3.5 grams, 7 grams, all the way up to a kilo.
Okay.
As far as I know, we do have some of the best Isolate pricing out there, and it is very high quality, and it's always been the same quality. It's been from the same place for the entire time I've been open.
Best CBD oil ever. I've tried multiple brands, but fully activated CBD is where it's quick shipping, competitive pricing, a stellar product, safe for pets. It's great for aches and pains, and even better for anyone struggling with insomnia. Highly recommended. Now, you guys,
that is some review. I haven't even seen that one,
dude. I hope you got his PayPal right and sending him a nice check. Of, you know what I'm saying? So you guys, my mom uses this for sleeping. I've used it I don't have a problem with insomnia. I just go to sleep, but it's great on the plane. So when I'm flying, as you guys know, I fly a lot. It kind of calms you down, and it kind of can help you have some cool dreams. No, it doesn't help you with cool dreams, but it's just it's just
nice. Sleep though, which would help you with dreams.
Yeah, exactly. There you go. You're going to dream you're flying. There you go. Exactly. All right. So what else we have? Judd Harper. I received 707 milligram of slabbed CBD isolate. This guy's talking Chinese, and free 10 milligram of the tropical slab. I'm very happy to say the least arrived quickly. Dude, you're not joking. People love your stuff.
People do like it, man. We don't have too many unhappy customers.
All right. What's the deal? When did you guys start?
So the company officially was established in 2015, but I've been doing this for probably about 13 or 14 years now.
Dude, that's
kind of brown bottling it before it was even a thing, if you know what I mean. Just kind of selling it to people without labels. And,
okay.
Yeah.
So I don't know about this business, part of the business, something like this. Is it FDA approved? Do you have to go through jump through a bunch of hoops? What do you got to do?
There's a bunch of gray area there. It's not FDA approved. It's just like most supplements that aren't FDA approved. So there's just you have to be careful on what you say, the statements you make, and all
Right.
that stuff. Yeah.
I'm always thinking that, what's it called? They're always like with the weight loss stuff, right?
Mm-hmm.
So right, the weight loss stuff is like you can't say, you know what I'm saying?
You basically can't make health claims.
Here, you can't make health claims. So
you can't say that this is going to cure cancer or this is going to help you do something for sure type of thing.
Right. So that's, again, anybody that says that is, unless, because everything works different on different people.
Yeah. There were years that we couldn't even say CBD. We had to call everything hemp in the business. We couldn't say the words or the letters CBD at all.
Wow.
And then it changed, and we made new labels, because before that it said hemp oil. Now it says CBD oil.
Oh, interesting.
And it's still a huge confusion to people, because just kind of like what you were saying before, like you think it comes from the marijuana plant, and so then there's a lot of
I'm misinformed.
Yeah, there's misinformation out there, and you have people who, we'll just use for an example, people whose animals are sick and they're scouring the internet for the best product, and they come across hemp oil and CBD oil and from marijuana and all this, and they don't know what's what. And problem now is you have a lot of companies that are just selling hemp oil that has no CBD in it. It's just straight hemp oil. And they're kind of tricking customers into buying it, thinking that it does have medicinal value.
Like snake oil.
Yeah, that's the true snake oil that's out there. That's quote unquote gas station CBD usually.
I've seen that.
Yeah.
Dude, I've seen that. And it's interesting to me, because like when you go to 7-Eleven or a gas station and they have all these this will help in your sex life, and this will help this, and this will help that. And I'm just wondering how much of that stuff is, bullshit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, who knows? You know what I mean? There are a ton of companies that do make the health claims, and they have the money to probably bail them out of trouble if they need to.
Nice.
Either that or they throw their hands up in the air and start a new company.
Dude, I don't know. I just think a lot of times that there's, I don't want to say people are gullible, but I'm just going to say that people are in need of help, and they don't know who to turn to. And, they think to themselves, well, if they're selling it at 7-Eleven, it must be real. You know what I'm saying? And you're like,
because it's right in front of you.
Yeah, exactly. So I'm always a big proponent of telling people, make sure you know where you're getting it from, and the right people and stuff. And like, again, I wouldn't have you on my show if I thought you were selling snake oil. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah, I appreciate it.
Okay, so here's what happened. So Nick comes down to California, to Venice Beach, to hang out. He's going to hang out with the dogs and everything like this. And he's like, again, he knows me. We know each other. We've been like, friends, kind of, like whatever. And so then I suggest, you know what? It's during the week. Let's get together. We'll go. I'm going to show you, give you a little quick tour. So I go to his place, and he's getting ready, and he goes, "Listen, dude, it's nothing personal, but like after about like 2 hours or so, I'm just weird that way, and I just want to go back home." And I go, "Okay, I can. I've been on enough first dates. I understand what it's like. Yeah, exactly." So I'm driving him. I'm being me. I'm talking like this, and then 2 hours goes by. We go get lunch. 3 hours goes by, and 4 hours goes by, and he goes, "Hey, what are you doing? You want to hang out? You got plans for tonight?" I go, "Oh, really? I'm kind of weird that way." I'm like, when the girl leaves her sweater in your car, so you have a next date kind of thing. Yeah, exactly. So no, I guess I must have passed the test, and he realized that I'm officially crazy. It's not an act that I put on. So we hung out. I showed him a little bit about Los Angeles. I gave him some history. We went to Culver City. We went to on the top of the mountain where I live. We went to the valley, and we had some. We found the only place in the valley that had gluten-free Italian food, and so we ate there. That was kind of cool. So it was cool. We got to hang out. We got to learn more about each other and tell stories about our lives and stuff like that, which is cool. Then I think it was on Sunday. When did we go? On Monday? When did we go up north?
Oh, that's a good question, man. I'm not sure.
I don't know if it was Sunday or Monday. I forgot what it was.
I don't think it was Sunday, though.
It might have been during the week, right?
I think it was probably Monday. It must have been because it was pretty quiet out.
Yeah. So he goes, he hits me up and he goes, "Hey, would you be interested in taking the coast, up, we call it the Highway 1, up, just showing me around up there?" And I go, I really must have passed the test. And I was like, so I go, "Yeah." I said, "Rent a convertible and it'll be cool." He goes, yeah. And then I get to his house and he goes, "Well, I couldn't rent a convertible. There was nothing around. It was all bullshit." And all I got,
we had like 4 hours notice.
Dude, I know I thought you could get one right away, but so he goes, "No, we'll take my my SUV, and it's cool because the dogs can come with us." And I said, "That's cool." So in the morning we went to this like health food store to get breakfast, and it was like really, I'd never been there before. It was
great,
dude. I had to take a mortgage out of my house to buy that stuff, but
yeah.
It was good. It was like gluten-free or, flavor-free. It was just amazing. It was good stuff. So we got this, all this food. It was amazing. And basically we went up the coast. We went from Santa Monica. We hit Malibu all the way to Zuma, and then just kept on going along the coast. And I said, we're chatting. We're talking about different things. And I'm telling him how California is laid out, this kind of thing. The next thing that we know, I go, "Dude, have you ever seen one of these before?" He goes, "What the hell?" Yeah. So we ended up at this ostrich farm. It's called Ostrich Land USA. You see these? Look at this.
I have your hand, by the way.
Dude, I put some CBD on it. It's fine. Okay, you guys, you see this ostrich here? You see? So you pay $5. Those are emus. Those aren't the ostrich. Those are cool. But you pay $5 to get in. And you see, it says, "Yes, we like to bite." Okay, so you pay $5 to get in, and then you pay $1 for the this plate of food, right? So Nick's never seen an ostrich before, and when you're driving up to this place, they're all look. I'll show you what these things look like. They're all these things are running around like this thing, and it's like Africa. I mean, they're just they're crazy to see these things, right? So, and they're not. Look, see how people are holding that? Like that's how you're supposed to do it, right? Well, but that's not how I did it. So there was this one ostrich. It looked like the king of the ostriches or something. He was like a puppet or something. He was so big, right? And so I go, "Nick, watch this." And I cup my hand like this to put the food inside. And the motherfucker ate my hand. He went, whoop. It went, whoop. And I think I felt his tonsils. Right? I think I felt his tonsils.
You didn't get a bruise or nothing?
I pulled my hand out of his mouth like this. And Nick goes, "Hey, does he have teeth?" He said, "He doesn't have teeth." It I don't know. I had to it had a big mark. I don't know what, maybe he has some, some animals have that poison to kill their prey once they swallow it or something. I have no idea, but it was fine. So that was a cool thing. So yeah, so I got my hand swallowed by the king of the ostriches. And we walked around to the emus, and we gave, we took some pictures and hung out. And again, I'm trying to I'm being me, that's just, I'm stupid me. That's just how I am. And this guy is like, I either like this guy or I can't wait for this trip to be over. He's like, but
are you still thinking the whole time we're on?
Like when are you gonna kick me out? Like
it's just hard to get a read on me, man.
I know. I'm just fucking with you. Anyway, so we actually pulled over to the ocean. They were doing surfing. We let the dogs out, and as we were approaching the ocean, there's a train track, and he goes, "Is this a real live train track?" I go, "Yeah, this is like." He said, "But there's no boundaries. There's no board. There's like there's no fence." And I said, "Yeah." So we walk across it, and about 5 minutes later, right?
Is that your best train?
That's my train. That's my train impression, right? So this Amtrak train goes flying by like this. I said, "Oh, we should have put money on the tracks. We'd get the the squished pennies and shit like that." So yeah, he took the dogs out, and I'm just giving him a view and everything. And then after the where is it here? After the ostriches, we went here. This is called Solvang, right? And so where's the picture here? This is, well, she wasn't there, but anyway, this is Solvang, and it's about 5 minutes from the ostrich place. And it's actually, I think it was established in the early 1900s with Danish people, farmers or whatever they were, and they basically created their own little Denmark. And you can go there, and there's windmills, there's food, and apparently they're very friendly.
What's that? Where the pea soup was? That place?
No. That's the next stop, right? Oh. The pea soup stop is the next stop. So we went to the we were going to the bakery. They're very famous with their bakeries, right? So we went to the bakery, and the lady's giving us like, we're the best bakery. We're the best place on earth. Da, da, da. And so she goes, "Here's a sample." And Mr. Gluten-free over here is like, "Oh, I'm gluten-free. I can't eat that." And she goes, "Oh, we have a gluten-free option, like this one little section about this big, right? Like this, like
2 different cookies, yeah.
2 different cookies. You can try one of these." He goes, "No, man, I'm cool. So I ate his cookies. It was cool. But yeah, it's a great tourist place. The weather was pretty cool, right? It wasn't that bad.
Oh, we had a great day. Yeah, it was perfect.
Here, this is the other place that we were at. Let me see if I can find it here. This is it. All right. Is this it? No, that's just the inn. Where's the actual place? Oh, this is it. Wikipedia, or what's it trying to? It's trying to sell me a hotel room. I'm just gonna do. Here's the restaurant. Let's see if this is the restaurant. These are called. They have their own hotel. I didn't know if you know that.
I don't know what the heck going on there. They had a Christmas.
You were like just in for the ride. You're like Anderson Split Pea. Here we go. Anderson Split Pea. There we go. Oh, again with the rooms. Let's just see what the restaurant is. Give me the restaurant. Here we go. Anderson Split Pea Inn. Where the hell's the restaurant? I don't know where the restaurant is. I'm going to bring it up. Anderson Split Pea. I'm just going to put restaurant. That's why. Let me just do restaurant. Okay, here we go. Split Pea Anderson's. There we go. All right. There we go. Okay, here we go. He's going to bring back some memories. So this is the place that's right next to Solvang and the ostrich place. And as a kid growing up, this was like the greatest place on earth. And it was like split pea soup. I don't know if you guys ever had split pea soup, but it was just amazing. And so these are little tourist places that I showed them. But I don't know if it's going to pop up or not, but they have a Christmas room. They have I love Christmas. So I was trying to explain that to him, that we were driving up the coast, and there was actually a thing called Santa Claus Lane, right? And it was like there used to be it was year round, and it was like a big Santa Claus up there. And as kids, even if you're Jewish, that you go there and you get date shakes and everything. And now it's like a surfing community. And he goes, "What the hell is with Christmas year round?" I go, wait till we go to Anderson's. So we went to Anderson Split Pea. We walk in on the right-hand side. They have a huge room, Christmas trees, train, everything set up for Christmas. It's always Christmas. We just, because you know why? And I was explaining this to him. it's like Groundhog Day here. Every day is the same. We don't have really a change of seasons. We don't have, every day is basically just like the same day. When you guys live in the Midwest or I'm sorry, maybe even the East Coast, you know it's Thanksgiving. You know it's Halloween because it's the trees start to, right? The only way we know it's Halloween is if we go shopping and there's a pumpkin. We go, oh, it must be Halloween. Oh, like this.
I never really thought about it, but yeah, it makes sense.
You know what I'm saying? So we don't have what you guys have, so we have to like fake it. So we have whatever. You know what it's like to have Christmas and it's 75 degrees outside? That doesn't make any sense. Anyway, so that's our thing. So I took him to Anderson's and we went like 200 miles, right?
Yeah, we went, at least 200 miles.
Dude, that was a great trip.
How far up did we go? Because I don't even know.
Buellton. Buellton is right across from Lompoc, and Lompoc is where Vandenberg Air Force Base is. So about another hour, maybe 45 minutes, we'd probably be in Central Coast, which is San Luis Obispo. So we passed Santa Barbara, right? We didn't even stop in Santa Barbara. There was nothing to really see. We just like drove through Santa Barbara. But so that was it. We kind of gave him a tour. It was pretty much an all-day tour of the Central Coast and everything like that. But yeah, it was amazing. We had a great time. And you have a good time? It was fun?
Yeah, I had a great time. Yep.
Nice. Okay, cool. All right, listen. So as far as the CBD is concerned, is it you answering the questions, or is it like, do you have like are you the one doing the, like if someone's got like they're sending messages to you, are they talking to you, or are they talking to a staff of people?
They're talking to me.
Son of a bitch. Again, you guys, look, this popped up right here and it said, great, we just arrived an hour. Oh, I'm sorry. That's you and our plans for the booth. Actually, that was the NXL booth. But again, you guys look at no chemicals, no parasites. What's that say? No
parabens? Parabens?
Yeah, maybe. Para something. I don't know. I can't read that, the small print. But basically, you guys, it's him. This is the guy. This is the guy that created this stuff. This is the guy that runs the business. This is it. Guys, he's not doing it out of his backyard. This is a big business. And when you deal with this company or customer service or whatever else, you're dealing with this guy, right? And so you see how big of a heart this guy has. So he's just an amazing cat. And it's been cool to know you. It sounds like you're about to die, but no, it's been cool to know you up until this point. I don't have that picture. I was going to show you. I don't know where that picture is. I'm going to find. I'll have to post. Maybe I'll post up the picture later. There's
what picture?
Your back.
Oh,
you know what? Here, I found it. You don't mind if I show it?
I don't mind.
Well, look it. I'm going to tell you guys, I've told you how good this guy is as a human. I told you how good this guy is as a loving like animals and stuff like this. And I'm going to show you something else because this guy's from New York. No, are you Long Island, right?
I'm from Brooklyn.
But what?
I'm from Brooklyn, New York.
Oh, Brooklyn. Right, Brooklyn. This guy's from Brooklyn. Okay, so let me see if I can find my here. There we go. All right, cool. And let me just do fully activated here. And let me see. Here we go. Okay, I'm going to pop up this picture. And let's see if I can share the screen here on that. Let me do close this out. Okay, you guys. Now, where's my? There we go. All right, cool. Let me do share the screen. Let me pop this one up. Is this popping up too? Here. Let me do. Where's my screen sharing here? Let me do this. Let me do that. Let me do this. Let me do this. And let me do this. Okay. So, ladies and gentlemen, this is not, hey, Adam Lang, what's up, brother, man? This is not a Photoshop. This is not, what you see is this. This is on his back. Again, he's very connected to humans. Obviously, he's very connected to canines. And this obviously affected him very much too. But he's, I don't know how to say it. He's just a super cat. I mean, This was his first tattoo. This was like 20 hours.
100 hours.
100 hours. Is that even a number?
100 hours.
100 hours. And he still gets it touched up now and then. But basically, there's 100 hours of a tattoo on his back that he's telling the world this is how much this affected him. So dude, you crush it, my brother. I can't.
I appreciate it, man. Thank you.
I can't. I don't know.
Man,
can't.
Since you brought the tattoo up.
Oh, wait, hang on a second. Before I did that, did you use this? Did you use it?
I use it now when I get it touched up. No, yeah.
Exactly.
But I got that tattoo so long
tattoo
ago.
care that you can use if you if you want to. All right, so go ahead. What?
No, can you pull it back up easily?
Sure. Let me see if I can do that.
Since you brought it up, I don't see the
Here it
tattoo
is.
hardly ever, obviously, because it's on my back.
Are you seeing things you haven't seen before?
No, it's just, I mean, I haven't seen it in a while, probably since I sent you this photo, honestly. The whole, obviously this is the World Trade Center. These are the lights coming through it, you know, the memorial lights that they still have. And those were the firemen raising the flag, which was a pretty glorious moment at the time. But yeah, this is the city I grew up in, man. These are the buildings I walked around and hung out by as a kid and as a teenager and everything like that. But I think the point of the tattoo was the phoenix at the top of the screen, which is, you know, the phoenix is symbolic of rising from the ashes,
Right.
and overcoming and doing what the fuck needs to be done in order to progress and to succeed.
Wow.
I think that's the point of tattoo to me. You know what I mean? Us as a people and us as a country and us as a state and a city at that time, you know, we got blown apart very literally almost instantly. And we came right back together, man. We built it up stronger, and you know, that's how I live my life, and that's what's important to me. You know, and that's what I try to promote with my friends, with my people, with my company, and to whoever I can. You know.
You are, as I like to always say on my show, I always like to do some kind of ending inspirational kind of things. I'm going to use that when I end the show for this next when we end the show tonight. But you've, again, I know a lot more than you guys obviously know about him, because we got a chance to spend 200 miles together. So
yeah, man, and, dude, honestly, that was great. I haven't had a time like that in a really long time. It was really cool to spend time with somebody like that, man.
You know what? Thank you. I do appreciate it. You know, you guys, here's the interesting thing too. You know, we were going up the coast. I was kind of being his tour guide. No music the whole time, right? It wasn't like one of those things where we need to, like, you know, let's take a break. And we just kept on rolling into conversations about things and, like, you know, opening our hearts about things and just like saying things about, you know, like just amazing things that have happened to us, coincidences or synchronicities, or he grew up in a time where like in New York City was like the New York City. It was before it became the playground that it is today. And he grew up as a kid seeing things that, like, you know, like crazy. Only things you'd see in the movies. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I was on the tail end of that stuff, man.
Dude, it was crazy, right? Hope, you know what? Here's an interesting situation. Hope, that the one that lives in Colorado Springs, look where she's from.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Right,
yeah.
Dude, this is crazy. What a connection. So yeah, so again, you guys, we don't know what people have been through in their lives. We don't know the kind of comedians they used to hang out with, kiss or hang. I'm sorry, did I just say that out loud? Jumer. Anyway, we don't know about people's backgrounds, and the thing is, like, that's what I'm hoping my show has been past. This is show 81 of when I do these, you know, chats with people, is that when you see them on the paintball field or something, you're going to know a little bit more about them. Because, you know, when we go play paintball, it's always like, hey, let's take a picture, and we never do. Like, oh, I got to run, or like you have maybe like 5 minutes to talk to the person. So that's kind of what we're doing on the shows, is really getting to know people. And it's kind of yeah, it's kind of a cool thing to be able to hang out with you. And again, I was telling Nick too that you usually don't make friends outside of high school. You know, in high school you're forced to be amongst everybody else, so you kind of find your clique or your group or your tribe or that kind of stuff, and usually don't make friends. And then you get to a point like Jerry Seinfeld says, he's so rich and stuff. He goes, "Why? Why do I need more friends?" Like it's like why? So, but I'm always up to it. I'm always up to meeting people and hanging out. You guys know that. I don't need to explain that. But for a guy he's really not into our, he's not really in our paintball community. He used to play paintball as a kid, and he's sponsoring teams, but he's not like, I've got a autococker and this, he's doing his thing. So it was interesting for me to talk to someone that, we really didn't have paintball as a common ground kind of thing. We just had human beings as a common ground, personal experiences. Even though I'm 20 years older than him, which I don't act like it. I act like he's my dad. Anyway, but it's great, and it was great to hang out with you too. And it was just, I trust you with my life. How's that?
I like that, man. I trust you with mine too.
There you go. I like it. Okay, my brother. So listen.
That's good.
What's that?
I said, I know you can at least shoot pretty good, so that's good.
Dude, I can shoot. I'm really good. But you're like, yeah, I don't know if CIA, FBI, I don't know what you got, but you got something.
You have to visit out here, man. We've got a great.
I guess you know what? You're gonna have to come out again. We'll take another 2 months. We'll go up to San Luis Obispo this time, and you can tell me about your exploits. All right. So listen, did we hit all the CBD stuff? Is there something else that I didn't talk about as far as CBD is concerned?
No, if anybody has any questions, they can send me an email. If anybody needs any help with their animals or with their family members that have cancer or anything like that, I've got a pretty good arsenal of supplements and stuff like that I like to recommend to people. So just reach out to me if you have any questions.
All right, let me do this here. Let me do the screen sharing on this, and let me just say this here and share. Okay, cool, you guys. So there is, there again is his Facebook page, fully activated. If you want to buy anything, you click on that guy, and it'll take you to his other page, which is the actual thing. Again, he's connecting with veterans. He does military discount, senior citizen. How old is a senior? What do I have to be a senior? Do I have to get like the breakfast at Denny senior?
What are you, a year away, I think? Or what are you,
I have to be 60, right? So I'm 59, so I have to wait, right?
Yep.
And then how much of a discount do I get?
40%.
That's better than the Reaper discount. That's amazing. Exactly. All right, dude. All right, cool. Well, I have to wait. I have to. State issued photo ID, driver's license, and birth certificate. You're not screwing around. All right. All right, cool.
We're pretty flexible, but you've got to do something to weed out everybody who's just like, I'm this or that and trying to get discounts. So,
dude, look at Hope said, "Thank you for the show. It was more helpful than you may have ever known." Dude, good. You killed it.
I'm glad.
You killed it, brother. Okay, cool. So you guys, again, this is the real deal. This is the guy. Yeah. As what's his name? Who said that? You look high as fuck. I don't forget who said that. But yeah. Oh, Mark said that. Mark said you look high as fuck. But listen, he's not phony. He's living his life, right? This is what he does. He's an advocate for free speech and for seniors and military and pit bulls. And this is the guy. This is it. When you see this guy, when you're dealing with this guy with the CBD stuff, you're dealing with him. This is it. So he's a fantastic cat. Okay, so we covered all the base with the CBD, right? Oh,
I lost you. I'm not sure if you're still there or not.
Dude, maybe you need to put some CBD on your camera or something like that. Uh-oh. Well, it's the end of the show anyway. Doesn't matter. Are you there? Come on. Hey. Hi, I'm on the show. Okay, so it looks like we lost Nick. Either that or he's been pixelated. The looks like we'll have to get anyway. Do I have what? Batteries? I can't hear you. Come in here. Come over here. Battery replacement? What do you mean? For which batteries? I can't see. Bring them over here. My daughter's asking about my batteries. Hang on a second. What do you have? Those are those are AAA. I don't have those.
What about this one?
Those are double A's? No, those are triple A's too. Those are all triple A's. Okay. You're welcome. Bye. She's got her own show too. You guys can check it out. She's going to come on my show pretty soon, and she's going to introduce her own show. So anyway, I don't know where we lost him, but that's okay. I'm going to talk to him after the show. But you guys, listen. Thank you, Hope, for hanging out with us, and I hope you make a connection with him. And thanks, Adam Lang, again for Adam's. Oops, I just lost my mouse. For your AMZ Labs. Oh, look at this. Look, Nick. Look. Hang on a second. And that's it. I hope you enjoyed the show. Oh, look who's back.
Yep. Sorry about that.
What'd you do? What are you doing?
You started blocking out and turning into a robot and freezing.
You blocked out. You look like Mr. Pixelation.
Yeah.
You look like your face is all like this, and
I mean, my excuse is literally the Wi-Fi. I live out in the middle of nowhere, and we have very bad Wi-Fi.
Don't worry about it. The show's over almost. Don't worry about it. Okay, cool. All right, so we can find you at fullyactivated.net. What happened to .com? Does someone else already have that? Oh, I can't ask the hard questions because he's choking again. All right, doesn't matter. Okay, you guys, we're going to end the show. I want to thank everybody for their help and support. If, again, you guys have somebody in or out of our community that you think can benefit our community, or you think this is a cool cat, let me know. Hit me up. Oh, there you are, Rick. Nick, you're back.
Hi. I was petting my dog.
You're back. Okay. So anyway, listen, I asked what about .net? Do you have a .com? Someone take that?
Fullyactivatedcbd.com.
You have .com? Because this one's .net. You have both of them?
Fullyactivatedcbd.com.
Yeah, I know you said that, but I'm saying
so fullyactivated.net was our website before you were allowed to use CBD.
Oh, that's cool. Okay.
Somebody did have fullyactivated.com for something random. I'm not sure what it was.
Did you go knock on his door and pay him a visit?
No.
Okay, good. All right.
No, I try not to do that these days unless I have to.
All right, sounds cool. Okay, you guys, listen. So that's it. We had a great show. I want to thank Nick for coming on the show. I guess if we wouldn't have made friends, he probably wouldn't come on the show. So it's going to be hard to get, if you say, hey, I want Nick on my show, good luck. Yeah. So he's his own worst enemy when it comes to advertising. So yeah, but I think that you guys have learned a lot about him. Are you stuck too, Nick? Are you stuck, or are you just like smiling? He's stuck. Don't worry about it. So you guys, listen, we had a great time. Thank you very much again. If you want to come on the show, or you have an idea about a show or whatever, let me know. I'm in. That's it. He disappeared. And let me do like that little motivational thing. Where's that? No, I just closed it. No worries. That's it. Anyway, you guys, listen. The motivational one, you saw what was on his back. You saw his tattoo. 200 hours, maybe more. I forgot what it was to get a tattoo like that. It was his first tattoo ever. And again, the emphasis was that was his hometown, and rising like a phoenix. And we all came back. And this guy's a great inspiration for that, about not quitting. And again, I've spent a lot of time with him, and I learned a lot of lessons from him. And you don't quit. You just don't. He's actually a mechanic by trade. He can like take apart a car, like whatever. And he actually has a lot of hot rods and stuff. Just a really cool cat. But he doesn't give up. And it's a great inspiration for you guys too. Don't give up. It's like, what is it? Quitters never win and winners never quit. That's it. So don't be a quitter. And I hope my show can inspire you. And I hope you can inspire yourselves. And that's it. So let me say adios to you guys and play my outro video. And if I don't talk to you soon, have a great weekend. All right, you guys. Shoot you soon.